Hello, 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 everyone. How is everyone doing today? Well, we are back again for another episode of Spinning the Wheels of Justice for Judge Tracie Hunter. So, if you are ready, well, if you're getting ready, if you can get ready, if you've already gotten ready, in just a few minutes, we are going to spin the wheel of justice. So let me tell you about why we are spinning the wheels of justice. So this is a fundraiser for Justice Judge Tracie Hunter. We are trying to get her court costs paid by the end of this month. As a community, we have stood for Judge Hunter over the past almost 10 years that she's been going through this atrocity, this miscarriage of justice, when her judgeship was stolen from her as the first African American and the first Democrat to ever hold a seat in the juvenile court in Cincinnati. And so what we are doing today is spinning the wheels of justice to really to acknowledge the people who have worked to help support Judge Hunter over the past several years, and for those people who have continually donated to her cause, we're bringing attention to them as well as the people who are donating now. We want to provide some kind of an opportunity to benefit from all that you've done to benefit Judge Hunter. So this month, what we are doing to acknowledge people who give is we are on the wheels of justice, and that wheels of justice we're spinning to determine who the prize winners are going to be. For to court, she had to fight to have the votes counted in the Black community. In the greater Cincinnati area, we have seen many times where there were funny things happening in the court. We've seen hanging chads. We've seen machines do some interesting things. And so with Judge Hunter's case, what we've done is we followed the case. We watched what happened with Judge Hunter. We saw the miscarriage of justice. We saw where they refused to count the votes in the Black community until she took them to court. Then after she took them to court, they were angry because they lost and they were forced to count those votes. And so as a result of that, they came after Judge Hunter and ensured that her time on the bench was tumultuous, and even more than tumultuous, they began to criticize her for things that people in the past had, it was taken for granted that they were entitled to. For example, having a staff. She was refused a court administrator. She was attacked for her rulings. And the problem with how they went about attacking her for her rulings is they falsely accused her of having cases out of time. And once it was determined that her cases were not out of time, they dropped those cases. In fact, her cases, it was found that her cases were indeed some of the things on her case load had been there. Those were cases that were pending for many, many years. They actually found out that her cohort, the other judge, John Williams, who also sat on the juvenile court, had more cases at a time. And really, many of those cases, he was at fault in having those cases out of time. But things like that, Judge Hunter had to deal with while she was on the bench. And then after all that they did to make her life chaotic and a living hell as she sat on the bench, they then came back and falsely accused her of having committed crimes, 10 felonies, And each and every one of those, we sat through court. And yet, the people who committed those atrocities against Judge Hunter have never changed her rulings. And if you can imagine, what we're talking about is a case manager literally going into the computer system when a judge makes a ruling and changing those rulings to what she wanted those to be. We found out when Judge Hunter was on the witness stand, or I'm sorry, not on the witness stand, but when her case manager was on the witness stand, that she was told by her boss, who was the manager over her case manager, to change those rulings. And nobody's ever been held accountable for that. Nobody's ever been held accountable for bringing false charges. And so we watched all of that here in Hamilton County and Cincinnati. We watched as Judge Hunter fought to take the shackles off of our children. She fought to ensure that they no longer had to share underwear in the juvenile court system. She fought to ensure that they got proper legal representation when they came to court. And so we're doing all of this to raise money to make sure that Judge Hunter has an opportunity to get her life back. As she has shared with us, she'll never be able to be made whole. But as a community, we have fought with her. We'll continue to fight with her. And we are fighting for her restoration and for her redemption. And so today, like Monday through Friday, every day until the end of June, we will be drawing a name to determine who will win whatever that prize is for that day. So we do the drawing usually at noon, Monday through Friday. And on Saturday and Sunday, the drawing takes place at 2:00 p.m. And so today I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. For those of you watching on Facebook, you'll be able to see the wheel. But for those of you on YouTube, you will have to take the word of those on Facebook that it is what we're saying it is, right? So trust your Facebook friends. They are watching at the Coalition for Just Hamilton County's webpage. And as we prepare to spin the wheel, let me tell you how to get a ticket. So you can go out to, or how to enter the drawing. You can go out to TracieHunterLegalDefenseFunds.com, and Tracie is spelled with a Tracie, Tracie Hunter LegalDefenseFund.com, and click on the big purple button to donate, and you will be entered into the drawing. So if as long as you donate right there, we will see it and put you on the wheel the very next day. So if you've already made a donation, then you're already in here. I will go back and put the link in here after we spin the wheel, so you can just click on it and make your donation right there on the PayPal or onto the website where it says donate by clicking on the big purple button. So if you are ready, let me tell you what the prizes are today. Today's winner will receive a $25 gift card, a $25 gift card. And tomorrow's winner will also receive a $25 gift card. But let me tell you why you better get in the drawing as soon as you can. On Saturday, we will be giving away $180 tablet PC, a 1-inch 10-core processor on that PC. And so if you could use that, then you might want to jump in early. Or if you need a gas card, a $25 gas card. For every $10 donation, you have the opportunity to win. So if you make a donation of $100, you have 10 chances to win on the wheel. If you make a donation of $500, you have 50 chances to win. And there are hundreds of people on this wheel, and yet one person has already won 3 times, if you can believe it. So that just lets you know the opportunities are endless. So let's go ahead, and you'll be doing something great by helping to ensure that Judge Hunter's court costs are paid by the end of the month. So let me go ahead. I'm assuming everybody can see the wheel. And so the anticipation is building. The anticipation is building. Get your tickets ready. And we are getting ready to spin the wheel. The wheel is spinning. The wheel is spinning. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? I think we have a winner. Our winner today is Curtis Bikes, ticket number 699. So if you know Curtis Bikes, please let him know that he is the winner of today's daily drawing. Curtis Bikes, he has won ticket number 699. So please let Curtis know he's won. I'm going to go ahead and remove Curtis from the wheel today, but Curtis Bikes is our winner. Please congratulate Curtis Bikes and join us tomorrow at noon for our next spin of the wheel. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you all tomorrow.